This is the easiest way to do a clean mid taper on one of your clients, or all. So quickly I clip up all the hair to have a clean canvas and see what I'm gonna be working with. My client didn't want to cut anything off the top, so we're not gonna touch it. We're just gonna clip it all up, have a clean canvas. And we're gonna start off our initial guide with the trimmer in a rainbow shape. Not too rainbowish, just to the point where it has a round shape around it. And I am gonna hit it with a 1.5. Just make sure the hair lays flat and not too bulky around. After that, I'm gonna use a shaver to shave it all up to have a bald look. And I don't take it all the way up. I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I just leave a little stubble right there in the line. And first step is the 1.5 close. I take it up 1 inch or kind of like 2 inches in between right there. Have a good guide. And after that, right on top is the two close, corners only. Always corners. I'm never using my blade like all the way or the full blade. Only if I'm putting in like a guideline or like just a 0 line. But I'm never using the full blade on tapers or none of that. I'm always using corners. And after the 2, I use a 1.5 open just to take out like lines or dark spots, just to clean it up, detailing it. Detailing your tapers or whatever your fade is always important. Important. Number 1 rule. After that, I use the half closed. I'm going in like a rainbow, well, not rainbow, but like triangle shape to keep the corners dark for the C-cup and the nape. Just we're gonna have that enhanced look. Well, I am gonna be using enhancements on this cut because my client wants to. But it's always like good enough just to have your corners dark. Have like that more natural look when the paint comes off, for your client can be satisfied with it. And here I am just detailing it. Just detailing your fade. I did use the 3-step method for like the lever, like it's close, halfway, and open. Just to detail, remember close, take off a lot of hair. Open is to take off less hair, so just keep that in mind when you're detailing your fade. And I do come in with the comb over shears just to take out little dark spots. And I am going to be careful with the side because he does have light areas, so I'm not going to hit that a lot just to keep more hair there. And I do line up all my tapers before I even take out the initial guideline. I always start off with the nape area just to get that over with already. And the C-cups, I really don't have like tips for like the C-cups to keep them dark. I always say just don't push them back. Just don't push them back. Keep it natural as you can. It leaves a way better like look and doesn't leave nasty regrowth, And for the initial guide, corners only. I do use the 3 steps again, the close, halfway, and open. As you see, I'm only using the corners. And then I also come in with the half again, just detailing any dark spots I've seen or I left behind from that 1.5. And then again, keeping the C-cup and the nape natural as hell, natural. I do use enhancements on this cut, but don't push it back and then try to cover it with enhancements. Your client's always gonna see if you push them back or if you sprayed way too much enhancements on it just to cover like your mess up. So just keep it in mind, keeping everything natural as you can before your enhancements. And your next step, the back area, well, your neck taper. Same steps. I'm not gonna get fully into depth with it. It's just the same steps as it is with the side taper. Same steps. Same with the shaver. Don't go fully up to the line. Leave a little stubble between it so you can't be too harsh to take it out. And then I'm telling you guys, same steps. I never switch up my my steps or whatever you like to call it. I always keep the same foundation to every hair, every cut, whatever it is. These steps, for real, like give you a glorious fade or taper or whatever haircut you're doing that involves fading. And for all my barbers, what's y'all favorite haircut to do? For me, I gotta say like a mid taper, like this one right here. Especially on this type of hair, like kind of curly, well not coarse, but it's kind of curly hair. I mean, it looks cleaner to me, and just overall just looks better. I mean, fades are cool on some hairs, like maybe if it's straight hair, then probably like a mid fade, mid drop. But overall, like my favorite haircut to do is probably a mid taper or any kind of taper, in between high or mid. As you can see, I'm already about to take out my initial guideline with the 0, using that 3-step lever play. Use a close, halfway, open. As you can see, man, these steps are easy, quick, and overall just will always leave you a blurry, crispy taper with these steps. What I really like about it is that they're really easy to remember, and they work with any type of hair texture. If it's either straight, coarse, curly, any type of hair texture, you're gonna get the same results if you apply them correctly. And what I always say, always detail your fade. It's a crucial part of doing any haircut. Always detail it. It brings the haircut to life. Gives you more of a cleaner look, more efficient look. Wasting no time, I'm clipping up the front area for the lineup. I'm always moving fast, never moving slow, because time is money. You don't want your client to be sitting on the chair for like an hour, you know? So, always move fast. And here I am knocking it down with a 1.5. Making sure I knock every hair down for that lineup can be even crispier to give it a cleaner look. You don't want a messy, tapered hairline that's overgrown and it wouldn't even look sharp at all. So always knock it down if it's either with a 1, 1.5, or even a 2. Make sure the hairs are in place with holding spray. I use Got2 glue, I think, or something like that. I'll put it down in the description. That hairspray works best for me because it doesn't leave no like sticky residue or anything. So make sure I apply that before I line it up. And here I am starting off in the middle, and I quickly move my way to the left, and then I'll move my way to the right. Another tip, always look into the mirror to see if your line is crispy or it's either slanted or kind of off. Make your adjustments to it. And for the enhancements, I use Temptation Darkest Brown. How I apply it, I start in the middle, then I move my way to the left. Making sure that corner is sharp, extra sharp. And I bend the card here to get that C-cup and make it even more sharper before that taper can pop out even cleaner. Same thing you did on the left, you do on the right. Making sure that lineup is extra crispy and enhanced correctly. And here I am razoring his lineup to give it that extra crispy look and to give him that ash line on his forehead. Here I am hitting his mustache. And for the mustache, it's pretty simple. You just follow what they have lined up already and just freshen it up for them. It's also a good look on you if you are cutting them up for the first time, or if it's a new client, making them feel like they're important. Cleaning up their facial hair or anything around their facial area. Probably give you a tip, or just rebooking with you. Just cause that other barber didn't do it and you did it will make them feel special. Now it's time to style his hair. So it's quickly taken off the clips I've put on him to hold up his hair. After that, I will fully saturate his hair, not to the point where he's dripping in water, just where his hair is damp. And I'm gonna use a pick to pick out his curly hair. After that, I'm gonna style him with some curling cream to make his curls pop out even more, make it look cleaner, make him look fly. As I said, always use your razor on every cut, just to give it that sharper look, you know? To have the nape area sharp, the C-cup sharp, everything sharp. Who doesn't want a sharp haircut, you feel me? Here I am finishing the cut, taking off all the hairs left behind in the neck and behind the ear or anywhere particularly, not leaving hairs behind. Coming in with the shaver to get rid of all that stubble, fixing up the hair, styling it. This is how he came in, and this is how he is leaving. Clean, fresh, smelling good, feeling good. And if y'all want a more in-depth video, step by step, no cuts, let me know in the comments. I got y'all. Till now, I'll see y'all later.